Hello everyone, this is a continuation from a previous video. So this is where we left off. We created a 12 by 12 room, and all this, I just opened up the wall so we can see inside the room. Okay, so this was a 4 by 4 centered in a 12 by 12 room with a slope going up to 12 feet, and then additionally we added another 4 feet. So now what I'm going to do, let's say if you have a scenario where we're going to leave this here. This time, let's say we have a 14 by 16 room. So let's say 14 by 16. Okay. Uh, and then so if I have time, I'm going to show y'all how I enlarge to certain areas of my selection. But I only got 15 minutes. Oops. Okay. I only got 15 minutes that I'm allowing myself to do these videos. So right now, basically, I'm just going to put a snap line here. Then I'm going to put one down here. Okay. So that right there is where I would have that 12 by 12, I mean, the center room. So I'm going to put let's say another 3 by 3, or I'll make a 4 by 4 little room in the center. Or not, no, excuse me. We're not going to do it in the center. We are going to do it like in, offset it. Okay, we're going to offset it like right there. Okay, so it's not in the center. So now, I got to draw the rooms around there, right? So let's enlarge that area. So now I'm going to hit Shift W to start creating. Shift W, okay. So start creating those. Now, you see how it tries to constrain? If I hold my Shift key, then I can, okay, first of all, you don't want to start like that. Take that back, okay. We need to start like this. So we're going to hit Shift W. We're going to start at this corner of the wall. I'm going to hold my Shift key. I'm going to enlarge this so I can snap to that area. Okay. Oh, Shift. Sorry about that. And you see how I got it right in the center. Now I'm going to reduce. I want to enlarge to that area. Move my cursor a little bit. Hit Shift. I'm going to reduce so I can see this corner right here. And it's snapping, so I don't have to enlarge. And I did this last time. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, I need to go to this corner. So Shift W, and I did the same mistake last time. What a big dummy. So I'm gonna go to my sketch. Okay, try it again. So I'm gonna hit my Shift W. I'm not looking at my keyboard. That's the problem that I got going on. Okay, so hit Shift W. This time I looked at my keyboard. Normally I don't have to look at my keyboard. And then I'm going to continue that to that corner. See how that created that room. Now I'm going to go around and make another one down here. So Shift W is going to snap to that. It's not snapping, so I'm going to enlarge that area. Make sure I get it right that center. Reduce it. It should snap right to that. Perfect. Okay, so I got another one to do down here. So I'm going to start right here, Shift W, click right in the center, reduce it, enlarge this area right here. Okay, continue my Shift key so I can move it around. Otherwise, it'll constrain to certain degrees. I think it's 22.5 degrees. So I got it to that center. Now, normally, if you have a corner or a tip, a corner, it'll snap to it. Okay, So one last one. This one's an easy one. Shift W, click, click, create a new room. Now, so I'm going to enlarge this to my window, reduce it just a hair. I'm going to click, control, control, control. I'm going to control, enter. I'm going to change this box into a slope. So I just hit ask for slope, hit enter. It automatically turned it into short wall 8, tall wall 12. I'm going to hit my orientation by, which is down here, but I use commands. So I'm going to use N. I'm going to hold my control key so I don't have to keep on hitting orientation. This one looks good. I'm going to change the orientation right here. That one's wrong. I'm going to change my orientation here. That one is wrong. And now it's all sloping in. I am going to escape. Now I am going to delete all the walls in the center. So delete. I can actually click, control, control click, control click, control click, control click, control click, delete. I am going to put a wall. So this is what it looks like here. So okay, so minus minus after. See, now I see that there's a problem. See right here? See, the center part is not going all the way to the top, and I know why. Because that one's set to 8, I need to set it to 12. So double click or shift enter the 12, hit enter, F3, 3D, perfect, 1D. So you can see in the inside, to show you that there's no walls in the middle, I'm going to click, create a window, and then I'm going to hit F3 so that way I can tell that window how far and whatever. One, hit Control C. Now I'm going to hit Control V, hold my control key so I don't have to keep on hitting Control C, and I'm drawing windows all the way around this place. Hit F3 for 3D, and there you go. See, now you got the same thing as that one, but we didn't put that extra 4 feet on top of the ceiling. I got 8 minutes to talk about how I did all this. Okay, now when you're out there in the field and you know how to do this, it doesn't take 8 minutes. It takes less time, but when you're explaining things, you know how I kept on missing my commands and stuff, is because it is hard to try to explain things. I can't believe I don't stutter more than I do. I know I do a lot, but I should be stuttering a lot more because my mind it's about 200 minutes ahead of what I'm doing because this is all natural. So, but it's hard to explain stuff. So let me explain some few things. First of all, I put everything in the canvas by hitting, and it's hard. I know the keys, but it's hard to explain them, So if I hit minus, 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 it reduces. If I hit plus, 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 it's going to reduce whatever the whole canvas center, right? Now, if I select this guy, let's say I select that whole area, right? And I hit shift plus, that's going to center it. What I have in the selection, right? If I hit shift minus, it selects everything as big as it can into the canvas. So let's say that I wanted to get that guy and center right in the middle. All I got to do is hit shift plus and then minus minus to reduce it a little bit. So I'm going to hit command minus. That gets everything. Okay. And all of those are right here. All those commands that I'm doing. So watch this. If I click here, now I don't. It's one of these buttons. I think it's this one. Nope. This one. There it is. I say I don't know those buttons. All I know is commands. So if I want to reduce everything, I believe it's this button right here. So I want the whole canvas centered, right? Now, there it is. So it's which one? Ah, it's that one, the little button. Okay, so those are the commands. I mean, the non-shortcuts. So, you know, earlier, I got 5 minutes. Okay, so let me delete this. Windows. Okay, so now, if look at my mouse, you see this this area here. If I hold the Control key, it's gonna keep that right where it's at. Okay. Now you see how everything to the left is disappearing. Now check this out. So let's say that. Okay. So okay. So okay. So now you see right here. I'm gonna click on Room. Now, it's not going to give me nothing to the left of that room. If I wanted more to the left of that room, I would kind of, you see, now I'm using my key, my arrow keys. Okay, so if I hold this mouse here, this pointer, and I hold my Control key, now everything's going to shift over to the right, and I'll lose everything down here to the left. Here, let me reduce that a little bit so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to hold my Control key, and I'm going to, on my mouse, I'm going to move. You see, it enlarges that area. And so when you're drawing, it makes a big difference, you know, especially when you're out there, you're trying to draw a whole house. It's easy to draw a house, literally. Like this is a 1,800 square foot home, and y'all seen me draw it in 10 or 15 minutes. It really takes about an hour. The only reason I can do it in about 20 minutes is because I have a underlayment that makes it real easy. But I can, with a person giving me the measurements, we can draw this whole house in less than an hour. Accurate, I mean, to the T. Okay, so those are some of the commands. So let's delete this. And you know, I kept on hitting that S, and I know a lot of people don't like commands, but at least I can explain all that, what that S is. So somewhere out there in that monitor, oh, there it is, snap line. You see, and there's an S in parentheses. So when you're looking at your videos, look at the commands. So this is how I learn my commands. If I saw a command, if I see a command, I will not click on that. I will actually hit the command. Now, at the beginning, I probably was a lot slower than all the people around me because I was taught to learn the commands and not to worry about looking at this little menus. So that means that you basically still have to go there and say, okay, that's a B, and then you would do your thing. But make sure you hit your B. Don't hit that button. Hit your B. Like, you know, let's say I want to break a break. You know, let's say I want to enlarge that area. So, so let's say whenever you're using the snap line, that snap line is going to snap to the center of a 2x4. Right in the middle is where that snap line is going to sorry about that, snap to. So that's why you see me doing this right here. I move over to this corner right, and then look. See, now you see I can see that hair. So if I hit my S key, and it'll snap to that. Okay, so then I'll reduce. Now I want this corner down here. Watch what happens. Enlarge, and there it is right there. Hit my S key, and it snaps. That's how I'm able to you know, art for room, snap. 48 seconds. Okay, guys, thank you for watching my video. I apologize for the commands, but this will give you more time to see different kinds of things. And I do explain it real fast, but you can remember all my videos. All you got to do is rewind or move that thing back until you catch it. Okay, I did it. I got 18 seconds. There's a lot of videos out there. Just look for do a search for Xactimate space Hector Mendoza, and you'll see a lot of my videos. Thank you for watching. There's my signal. Okay. Set up.